The Scene Project Songwriter Showcase is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Cliff Avenue Upholstery and Restoration in Tea, South Dakota. Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking. Sunny Radio and SiouxFallsPodcast.com. This episode was recorded live at The Den, 909 Northwest Avenue in Sioux Falls.
Perfect. Welcome to The Scene. I am Tasha with Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking, and I have Erik here with me today for our Songwriters Showcase. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Erik.
Erik Ritter, Erik with a K, the more Nordic masculine spelling.
Perfect.
We've also got Brian Stemlettle over here on guitar.
Nice to meet you.
What Nordic letters do you have in your name?
Are you with an I or a Y?
With an I.
Oh, perfect. We had a Y last week. Perfect. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Teach art at SDSU.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. And write songs, and someday the two shall meet and create a beautiful child.
Yeah, I'd say they're about 2 in 1 at this point, aren't they?
2 in 1?
Yeah.
Is that
music is art, is it not?
Absolutely it is, yeah.
That's what I mean by 2 in 1.
Okay, right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So how long have you been an art teacher?
I've been teaching full-time at SDSU for 2 years.
Okay.
Been teaching for 20 plus years before that.
Okay. So are you a local native to South Dakota?
I grew up in Brookings, South Dakota.
Okay. Very nice.
Moved away to the Twin Cities for 20 plus years.
Oh, is that why you have the Twins hat on?
I loved the Twins before that. It's been a really hard year for the Twins.
Yes, it
We should
has
just
been.
do the whole thing on that, just on how the Twins lost. Historic meltdown.
You would be talking the whole time.
Yeah. It was a historic meltdown.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How so?
They were like 20 games over 500, and then they won another 8 games in the next 2.5 months and weren't even in the playoffs. Everyone thought they were going to be in the playoffs and didn't even make it.
Oh, makes sense now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, perfect. We'll go back to happier stuff, which would be music.
Okay.
So when did you start playing music?
Got my first guitar in high school. It was a gray Harmony that kind of looked like this one.
Okay.
And there was a big keg party as a freshman, and I threw it up against a concrete wall, and that was the end of that guitar.
Oh, no.
But it was a very rock star kind of moment.
I bet it was.
I think I cut my hand open a little bit, and I was telling the party that I rocked until I bled, even though I couldn't play very many chords.
Very nice. So
I did say we weren't going to talk about my childhood, though, so now we've already gone there.
But that's high school.
This is a trigger for me.
High school is like, pre-adulthood.
No, you're right. This was in college, actually.
Oh, see? Even better. So you're an adult.
Yeah.
We're still in the adult realm here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so tell me what was your first place that you played music at? Or when?
The first one that comes to mind is I got up and sang with Johnny Home at SDSU in a place called The Barn, and I sang Cecilia by Simon and Garfunkel. That's one of the first kind of moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Home.
Yeah.
I've seen him in Harrisburg Days, I think last year, actually.
He's actually not alive anymore. That's actually a robot. They made a clone of him because the math just doesn't work out for that.
Okay, maybe it was Johnny Home's band that I had seen.
No, I'm just kidding, Johnny. We love you. We know you're alive.
I was like, oh, and I swore I just seen him.
Yeah, watch, he'll die tomorrow. And I'll live
Knock on
a
wood,
lifetime
somebody.
of guilt.
All right, so tell me a little bit. So you obviously are here because you have some originals.
Yep.
So tell me about your writing style or how you come about to write some of your originals.
It all comes from a place that I call the remembered future.
Okay.
So I actually look toward the future, and I plagiarize myself from the future vision.
Okay.
So I listen to myself singing the song in the future, write down the chords and the lyrics,
Okay.
and go from there.
Okay. That's definitely a different style. I haven't
Yeah.
heard that one yet.
Yeah, trademark, remembered future, Pea Skunk.
So, what is the first song you're going to sing for us tonight?
We're not sure. What should we do, Moon Sugar? Yeah, this is a song about the moon. We got lots of songs about the moon.
Oh, I love the moon. Perfect.
Oh, that's good. You'll like this one then.
All right.
Since 2009, Cliff Avenue Upholstery and Restoration has been a one-stop shop for everything auto and upholstery restoration in South Dakota. Their experienced staff are ready for any project and treat your prized ride like it were their own. Their dedication comes from their passion for restoring vehicles and providing the highest quality results time and time again. So if you got a classic sitting in the shop that you don't have the time for but want to see it shine again, or you're an experienced gearhead and need custom work done on your latest project, from seats to paint, call Cliff Avenue Upholstery and Restoration, 605-335-6066, or visit cliffave.com. That's CLIFFAVE.com. Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking is the first point of contact for any artist looking to play in Sioux Falls. Their experienced staff can also help your small business find its way in the era of digital marketing, helping you achieve your social media goals. Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking is here to serve our community at the scene. Get a hold of Tasha and the crew at chevygirl-ab.com. That's chevygirl-ab.com. Tasha is the host of the Songwriter Showcase at the Den at 909 North West Avenue in Sioux Falls every Thursday. So join Tasha and the crew every Thursday at the Den in Sioux Falls for the Songwriter Showcase presented by The Scene Projects.
The sea made of my dreams. Sail along with me, bottom of the sea. The earth made a television. Money made of me. Oh, but the sea made of my dreams. Sail along with me to the bottom of the sea. the moon is made of nothing. I see it for what it really is. Oh, but the sea made of my dreams. Sail along with me, bottom of the sea. Sail along with me to the bottom of the sea. Sail along with me to the bottom of the sea. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming tonight.
So you talk about your songwriting being more future thinking, correct? Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about this song and how future thinking plays into this.
That's a great question. I'm trying to remember when I wrote the song and what I was thinking about. It was quite a long time ago. Actually, the first song I ever wrote was about the moon, but the lyrics were much worse. And it was actually, probably was the first song I ever wrote. And the lyrics were, I looked up at the moon, all I could see was you. There was nothing I could do. Woo, woo, woo. That was in high school. So hopefully at least we've gotten better since then.
Yeah, I'd say it's a great song.
Thank you.
That's why I was trying to. So when understanding your thinking or your process, right? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to put myself in that. Okay, how did you?
So this section's off. So you have the remembered future, but this is also remote viewing. So now I do remember. This was about being at the bottom of the sea of Jupiter's moon of Europa.
Okay.
So an alternative name for this is Europa Sugar.
Okay.
So it's about there being a secret base under the icy sea of Europa.
Okay.
And that's why sail away with me to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
I do like the forward thinking or being more in the future versus being either past or current. I mean, it's definitely a different thought process, especially not many people are thinking of.
Well, I mean, I like to think that it's another way of talking about intuition.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you're painting a house and you're climbing a ladder, mm-hmm. and you think about, well, what if I stepped off the ladder? You do know what would happen if you did that.
Correct.
So you are able to go forward into the future a little bit when you think about that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Cause and effect.
Correct. Very much so. Okay, so tell me about the next song that you're pondering or going to play for us.
What should we do next? So much like, well, so what? Yeah. This next one's called I'm Awake.
Okay.
Similar to Moon Sugar, and I got good content on this for after, so.
Perfect, I love it.
Come back to me with that
as
soon as we're done. I'm awake, I'm talking to the trees, not giving me too much punctuation on the bar. There is space, emptiness, it never sleeps, only lives behind an eye. Gonna give the trees a try. In between time, only oxygen to eats. Swallow snow to purify. Gonna give the trees a try. I'm speaking with a branch. It's held there by rope. A little piece of snow held there by them both. I see light. I see dances in the sky. Forever hangs with never. Live life that way again. In between time, only oxygen to eat. Swallow snow to purify. Gonna give the trees a try. I'm awake. I'm talking to the trees. Not giving me too much, but it seems to be enough. I'm awake.
Okay, so tell me about the content of this song.
You heard the words. What do you think it's about?
Why you gotta laugh at me? Yeah, and say that was. I am not that person, so I wouldn't know. That's why Kendall got that one.
What does Kendall think it was about? So it's a true story. So this happened in the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Okay.
I left the cabin. I left the party. I came to a little bridge that was over this creek, and I took a little bit of snow and I put it in my mouth, and that connected me to the roots of the trees, and all of a sudden I was talking to the trees.
Okay.
And they weren't giving me too much.
No, they
just
were
like
pretty
the song
silent.
says. They thought it was funny that I actually knew they were there. And they didn't have much time for me because they've been around much longer than I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were kind of like looking down at me like we might look at an ant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which makes complete sense. I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about how long those trees have been there, I mean,
Yeah.
they've been and seen plenty of different things throughout
Yeah.
their lifetime, and
Yeah, so
still
that-
beyond what we are going to be.
That's exactly right. They were looking at me like, whatever.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, you're looking at me, but you got nothing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I do have a love for trees, especially right now with the seasons changing. And you can always reference back to life, especially moving forward in life. You're always pruning. Like every year, trees are doing their pruning of shedding their leaves and getting prepared for winter. And then when spring comes, they're doing the same thing. Like they do the same cycle every year. Well, at least up here, they do the same cycle every year.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's kind of the same thought process, is that's what I love trees for, that reason, because they symbolize so many different things.
As above, so below.
100%.
100%. We went from as above, so below to Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
100%. that's the scale of that we
Yeah.
provide here.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. I love it. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about how you got into doing songs. Not going to childhood, but being in adulthood, and how did you fumble yourself into music, and how did you get some exposure?
I came back from grad school in San Francisco.
Okay.
MFA in painting. And then I use that. That's my background. That's how I'm teaching now.
Okay.
But right outside of grad school, you're a little bit traumatized.
Yes.
So I wanted to do another love, so I just got into playing music, and a friend of mine had a place called the Joe House in Brookings, and it was kind of like a built-in kind of venue, so we could always just play.
Okay.
So me and Brian were in a band called The Flow and another band called Dutch Elm Love, to bring the tree analogy even further. So we've been playing together for a long time from then, and what else? That's all I got to say about that. I lost my train of thought. That's where it started, the Joe House. And then continued off and on since then. So that was how many years ago? 29 years ago.
That's insane.
Raise your hand if you're under 29. There you go. What was it? Marissa? What was your name again? Michaeli's under 29.
I cannot say that. That is awesome. Okay, so that's your first kind of intro into the music and playing out in public, correct?
Yeah, except with Johnny Home. That one time with Johnny Home.
Yes.
But that kind of.
Who's still alive?
Who is still alive in clone AI robot form. Let's see if we can get that conspiracy theory to
that'd be
hold.
awesome. It'd be hilarious.
If you do put this on YouTube, just that'll be the front cover. Like, do a half Johnny Home, like his face, and the other half a robot. Is Johnny Home still alive? I guarantee.
Oh, we'll get so many clicks on that one.
800,000 clicks.
Especially if we tag them in it.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit, or tell me what you're going to play next.
What do you want to do next? It's been a while since we played. When's the last time we played? We played at Full Circle Book Co-op a month ago. But there's so many kind of pharmaceutical things happening before shows like that, so we don't even really remember. That's a joke. I don't endorse drugs at all. Soul Gravy? Looks like a more mellow. Sure. Okay.
So what song are you going to sing?
This is called Soul Gravy.
Okay.
It was about fried chicken for a while. And then it was about fried chickpeas for a while.
Oh.
And now it's back to fried chicken, I think.
I think that's a safer bet.
Yeah. Well, because I liked meat for a while, and then I went vegan. And now I'm having just a general existential crisis in my life.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm vegan. My sexuality's intact, though.
That's all that matters. That is all that matters. Don't trip.
Some chicken southern fried on the one just like James Brown. Feel the grease on your skin better than Sugar Rush. The grease on your skin, better than Sugar Rush, Sugar Rush. Let's get some sugar on my tongue. Feels good when I'm going down. Feel the grease on your skin, better than a sugar rush. Feel the grease on your skin, better than a sugar rush, sugar rush. I'm a painter. I'm a painter of sound. Get that sugar on my tongue. Tastes sweet when I'm going down. Thank you. A little shaky at the end there, but...
Hey, nobody's going to know. Okay, so tell me a little bit of how you came to that song. Obviously, we know the future thinking part, but what led or what kind of conspired to this song?
It started with laying in bed, hungover, and feeling the primal urge to feed. And I thought of fried chicken. I needed fried chicken to cure that ailment. These people over here know exactly what I'm talking about. That's where it started, and then it became a little bit of an homage to older music, and then there's a reference to the Talking Heads in there.
Oh, I missed that part. I got the sugar. Like when I heard the sugar, I referenced back to, pour sugar on me.
Oh.
Was what I had in my head when I was thinking when I heard that. I was like, oh. And then I heard the reference to art and music.
Yep.
So, I mean, I was listening, but I totally missed the two heads part.
Thanks for listening. No, a reference to the Talking Heads.
Oh, okay.
From the 70s, they have a song called Sugar on My Tongue.
Okay.
Put the sugar on my tongue. You won't be able to use any of this because you won't be able to pay for the rights to it.
Yep,
But that's how it goes. Yeah.
We at least said the name of the song, so we're good on that part.
Oh, okay.
Just don't go any further than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't sing the song. You can reference the song. Okay, I love it. I love the difference in what I shouldn't say normal. Every person has their own thing, but sometimes it's kind of similar, very standard, and kind of static.
But what you're saying is that we're incredibly unique.
Yes, and I love it. That's the whole thing about music or even art is its perception and how it's portrayed, right?
Yeah.
And how you receive it. So it's one of those things that if you're not listening, then you're not going to receive it very well.
Very nice.
Right? That
was good. Yeah. Have you ever said that before? That was good.
No. We just wing it.
I want to hear what you. I'm glad you were recording because I need to hear that again.
Well, he'll hear it again.
Yeah.
But no, and that's the whole point about music is that's why there's different genres, there's different techniques, and no one way is the right way. We all have our own ways, and that's what's great about this showcase is that you get to be unique in your own way on whether it's your technique, your music, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And you're just bringing it all in a full circle where it's every part of it is unique. And I love it.
Yeah, and we appreciate having the venue here to
Yes, thank
just
you to
throw it
the
out
den.
there.
Yes. So, all right. So I want to hear more music because
Okay.
we've only hit 3 songs and we're at, we got probably room for 2 more songs.
Okay.
So what's your next song?
That's a great question. Methane Moon.
Ooh, I think you should do that one.
What's two? Stormy weather talks to me when things get bad, waking me from hyper slumber. Looks like trouble times ahead. For every war there is a villain. Every cause sickness to cure. To solve a problem, you must name it. Make sure your antidote is pure. White noise circles and surrounds us. Electric buzzing in my brain. Won't let the virus overcome us. Bring the noise, bring the pain. Methane moons, oceans are blowing. Your waves are burning fire red. Clouds of milky ash are blowing. I'm leaving here before I'm dead. I'm leaving here before I'm dead. I'm leaving here before I'm dead. Thank you kindly. I like this guy over there with the hair. That's fun.
That's Jamie. Welcome, Jamie. This is the bar manager.
Ah,
I think he's pre-gaming for Saturday.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Testing out his wardrobe before. So I didn't listen to the words near as much on this one.
Why?
Because I like the melody.
Oh, okay.
I was very hooked on the melody.
Okay.
So I was not as focused on the words as I was on the melody. So I apologize for that. But I will say the melody really got me on that one.
Oh,
I was
cool.
more in tune to that than the words.
Right on.
So tell me a little bit about the song, since I was more on the melody than the words.
Okay, so this one tells the story of Pea Skunk. So Pea Skunk is the name that we go under.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of. It goes deep. But basically, Pea Skunk has a base out in one of the moons of Saturn. And he can tell the future when he sees the methane moon turning blood red.
Okay.
Also kind of a reference to Shakespeare and things like that.
Okay.
But so he's seen bad times ahead. That's why it's a little bit more gloomy.
Okay.
And this was written before the virus.
Okay.
And I've been writing songs about a virus for 20 plus years.
Okay.
So going full circle to the remembered future.
Yep.
These virus songs, were they a precursor to seeing what was to happen?
Yeah.
We don't know. I think I know, but
Yeah.
I'll leave you to figure that out and judge that.
I mean, I think if you're big in astrology and in those pieces, that yes, that would be exactly that piece. Because it'll be interesting. A couple of weeks ago, we had that at the convention center. It was on like a wellness piece, and it was on the spiritual kind of thing. My mom, of course, love her to death. I tag along with her, and we go to listen to the speaker, and the speaker is talking about time travel.
Well, where was I on this trip?
And I did not know that's what I was leading into that Saturday morning. And so, like, we go, and it was phenomenal. Like, I mean, if you're fully listening to what she's saying and you do the practice and everything, her and I cried. And that was not what I was expecting that day. But there's so much that we don't know, and we just kind of shut the door because we are like, oh, no, that's not true. I mean, when I heard her say, oh, we're going to do time travel today, I'm like, what? That's not a thing. And so, I mean, I was ready to close the door on it because it was something I'm like, no, that's not real. But when you open your mind to it and you go, okay, I'm going to listen to you and hear what you have to say, then that's kind of when you open yourself to it and you're like, okay, let me see if this is true. And it's not like I seen myself in the future, but I felt what she was saying, and I did the practice, and I was like, okay, I could see where this could be a thing.
How many jewels did you buy that day?
None, actually.
None? Okay.
No, I was really proud of myself because I have a good solid rock collection, even in my purse.
Tarot deck? Did you buy a tarot deck?
No, because you have to have one that calls to you. You can't just buy a tarot deck.
That's true.
You have to have one that you are attracted to it, basically.
Okay.
And I have not found one that I've been attracted to or been like, oh, I'm buying that. So I have not bought my own set of tarot cards.
Okay. But there's still time.
There is. There's plenty of time. I'm not in no rush. There's no point. If I'm not supposed to have it, I'm not supposed to have it.
I think that's not a bad way to go.
No. So, no, I did not. Nope, no, and no. So I'm very proud of myself, but I have my moon water sitting in my window. I've got my rocks.
Moon water?
Yes.
Moon water?
Yes.
2 songs about the moon tonight?
That's why I said I love the moon. I'm with you on this whole thing.
Yeah. Kind of was meant to be.
It was. So we got time for one more song. So what song are you guys going to sing us? And probably not another moon song.
I don't think we have any more moon songs. Oh, yeah, cool. I like that one.
Oh, we should have said, so did we reference this or say the name of the last song you sang?
Methane Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get too further on, the next song and not say.
All right, this next song's called I Quit.
Okay.
Done some drugs. I used to drink a lot. Girlfriend once never thought much of her. And I am building an onion. I am going to quit. Yeah, that's right. I'm building an onion. Building an onion from the inside out, out, out. And I never get tired of being right. I am going to quit. Real quiet now. Let's bring it. Thank you, The Den,
Yes.
the home of freaks and weirdos. See my kind of people here tonight. A lot of makeup, a lot of Bud Light baskets. Bud Light baskets.
Okay.
Bud Light baskets.
Thank you, dart players, for being here.
Thank you, dart players. What would we do without you?
Okay, so tell me a little bit about where your mind or thought process was when you were writing that song.
It was kind of autobiographical. I was done doing drugs. Not that I ever did them, but I pretended that I did drugs in the past, and then I pretended to quit. And I had a girlfriend once. I never thought much of her. What else did I say in that song? It was all pretty much true, and I just put it into that kind of a loud, quiet rocker kind of thing. That was when people used to play live in bars and things like that. It doesn't happen very often anymore, but you'd have a lot of loud, quiet, like the Pixies.
Okay.
And then the Nirvanas. Those kind of things. Yeah, we remember those, right?
I will say I did like that, because as soon as you said quiet, like the music actually fell back. And
Yep.
I had, like, as soon as I was like, oh, I really did enjoy that. And then you're like, all right, we're coming back now. And then I was like, oh, okay. And that I liked that whole reference into that. That was real nice. You don't hear that very often in music nowadays.
Yes, it's but it's a tried and true formula.
Yep.
And the thing I like is that it relates to visual arts as well. So I have 3 rules of drawing. First rule is observe more, think less. Second rule is transition of value. Third rule is high contrast.
Okay.
And it relates to that third rule of drawing, high contrast, where you have the super loud and the super quiet. So in all kinds of art, doesn't matter if it's a movie, a novel, a drawing, a painting, or a song, high contrast is going to come into play.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually just thinking in photography, Kendall is doing that with our photos from the weekend too, is working with the contrast too. Like it's a good reference in any area in life.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I do like that reference. All right, so where are you guys going to be at next? Do you have an
We're
upcoming
going to be
showing?
at Blue Stem Bicycles in Brookings, South Dakota tomorrow night.
Oh, gosh.
Big Halloween show. We're all getting dressed up. I'm going full pea skunk with all the stripes and all the trimmings, all the
Okay.
pea skunk trimmings.
Okay.
Just we're going to start, maybe we'll start a new pea skunk holiday. Who knows? Pea skunk is into Kit Kats and fried chicken right now.
Ooh, I love Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we fry the chicken, we make the breading with Kit Kats. Kit Kats and cornflakes.
Yeah, no, I'm
No?
out.
No?
No. I'm not a chip and chocolate kind of.
Not the sweet savory thing?
Nope.
I can get into that sweet and savory.
All right, so you guys are going to be in Brookings tomorrow.
Yep.
At the Blue Stem, you said?
Blue Stem Bicycles.
Perfect. And then where are you guys at after that?
Then we're going into the recording studio.
Okay.
And we're getting ready for the tour in the summer. So when we take the summers off, we tour Europe.
Oh.
Hopefully we play the Levitt again. We've been playing the Levitt every couple of years we've been there. Well, we missed it last year. But I'm going to get my application in time this time.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. I love it. That's exciting. So where in Europe are you going to be?
We start in Paris.
Oh.
And then we just kind of play it by ear. So we do a lot of coffee houses.
Okay.
I'd have to look at a map to know exactly which way. We usually go south from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter actually was there this year. I was kind of jealous. She went before me.
Well,
Yeah.
have you been there with your daughter?
No.
Oh.
No, she went with her sister for a school trip.
Oh.
Yeah. Nope. So she went before me.
Well, that's terrible. Oh, so you haven't been there yet?
No, I've never been there. I got my
Yeah.
passport this year, actually.
Cool.
So eventually,
Yeah.
2025 goals. But that's exciting. So you guys tour Europe.
We try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how many times have you done that? Tour
A
Europe?
couple years.
Why are you? There must be a story with that.
Oh, there's a little inside baseball. It's something we brought up at the Levitt, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, that's exciting. All right. So if anybody wants to see you guys, you'll be in Brookings tomorrow.
You know what?
So that'll be exciting.
We usually play Brookings Blue Stem Bicycles, the greatest bike shop in South Dakota. Great guys. It's a big Halloween show tomorrow night. They've just sent me pictures of the new fog machine.
Oh, gosh.
So that's going to be good. And second Saturdays, every second Saturday.
Okay.
At Blue Stem Bicycles.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
where you guys are at?
That's where we play every second
Okay,
Saturday in
perfect.
Brookings. Yeah.
That's good to know.
And soon to come back to the Den and play a whole night at the Den.
Yes. We'll get you hooked up with Jamie or Randy for sure.
Right on.
Yeah. That's exciting. Okay. Are you guys on any platforms for music?
You Google Pea Skunk and it'll take you there.
Perfect.
We're on iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, YouTube, Amazon Music.
Perfect. And if they want to follow you on social media, do you have Facebook?
Yes,
What's the-
Facebook. It's Pea Skunk.
Okay,
Yeah, Pea
perfect.
Skunk. Pea Skunk Willie on Instagram.
Okay.
Pea Skunk on Tinder. No, I'm kidding. I'm not on Tinder. Got a good laugh there. That was good.
Kendall was like, I am on it.
Pea Skunk is not on Tinder.
Put everybody's hopes up. Sorry, I just had to make Kendall laugh over here. Perfect. So we know where to find you. We know where to follow you, and we know where to listen to you. Perfect.
Awesome.
I love it. Thanks for being on the scene.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it was
time.
fun. Yeah. And I love the insight. It was
Yeah.
a whole different viewpoint. So I appreciate it. So thanks
Well-
to the Den and the scene for having us here.
Take care.
Same.
Thank you for listening. Remember to follow us on all your social media channels and check out thesceneprojects.com and make yourself part of The Scene.